Happy Thursday, Facebook friends. Welcome back to Facebook. I'm Angie Garza, Director of Professional Learning and Educational Services at ROE 47, serving Lee, Oakland, and Whiteside counties. And if you're joining us back here this fine Thursday in the month of May, you will know that it's time for another edition of Teacher Talk. And we hope that you have been tuning in every Thursday for our Teacher Talks here in the month of May, because if you have, you will know that we are wrapping up our 2023-2024 school year and doing a little bit of reflection, a little bit of celebrating, and a little bit of a sneak preview to all of our summer and fall 2024 endeavors. And let me tell you, today is no exception, and it is a Teacher Talk not to be missed, because we are going to be unveiling our 2024 summer professional learning and family and community engagement events with two very special guests right from our very office. So as we kick this off and get started, as always, so pleased to welcome my friend, colleague, and co-host, Ms. Stacy Dingus, to our Teacher Talk platform this morning. Stacy, summer is busy. That's all I have to say.
My favorite season, definitely. Gives everyone the time to pause, and our teachers and educators a chance to kind of think about things that maybe they'd like to do differently in the next school year. It gives them a chance to think about maybe different strategies or practices or things that they would like to learn more about, changes to make in their classroom and their school communities. Very excited to say that we play a part in that at ROE 47, and excited to highlight some of those opportunities that are available to our educators this morning.
I always have to take a moment and reflect, because we know that summer is a really busy time for all of us. And I appreciate the fact that you called out that, teaching is not just a 10-month endeavor. We have teachers who are really vested in their craft and who want to learn more and be reflective in their practice. But as we have grown and expanded our work in the last several years, we also have a whole host of things for families and our community members. So excited that we are also sharing all of those opportunities. There are 23 of us on staff, and we are all running this summer. So as we kick off our Teacher Talk here this morning, I want to make sure that we welcome and recognize two very important people in our office who are leading these charges this summer. Ms. Krista Peterson, who is our Assistant Director of Professional Learning, and Grace Heimerdinger-Backe, who is one of our Family Education and Engagement Specialists here at the office. And so we're going to start off this morning talking about those professional learning opportunities. So Krista, you have worked really hard with our team members. Our team members have all also worked super hard to really kind of get the pulse of what teachers need and want, and to be, in order to meet them where they're at and provide those opportunities. So we have many, many, many learning endeavors this summer. So can you talk to us a little bit about what that looks like? And if there's a moment to breathe, maybe.
Good morning, everyone. Yes, I'm so proud and excited to be rolling out our summer learning catalog. As you mentioned, Angie, we have many team members that have been working really hard to offer from their grants lots of opportunities for our educators in the area, but also our community members to be joining us for lots of learning. So I'm going to share my screen and open up our summer learning catalog and walk through some of the amazing opportunities that we have. So starting off, one of our own, Stacy, is doing a book study. We have two of them this summer. Stacy is going to be doing Atlas of the Heart by Brene Brown. Has all the feelings and reflections, so that's a great one for educators, community members, and all involved. We also have another one about engaging every family. So talking about how we can make those connections with families within the schools and in our communities. So two great opportunities. Those are hybrid. So they'll be doing reading the book, doing some conversations on Google Classroom, as well as some Zoom sessions where they can share their thoughts and ideas. So join us for our book studies this summer. We also are going to be doing a lot with our social emotional learning, specifically in the area of trauma. So we have two more opportunities to get trained in youth mental health first aid. Again, this is a great one for community members. If you're a first responder or working with youth through a church or any other capacity where you may be working with youth, this is a great opportunity to really be on the lookout for any child that may be in crisis, mental health crisis, and know how to get them the support that they need. So we have two more trainings coming up in June and July, and would love for you to join us for that. We have a full week of trauma training in June through the Knowledge Center at Chaddock. We had them in April to do trauma basics, which is that first day, and had a great response for all who came to that, and that was educators. We also had some law enforcement in that and got great responses on that. So we'll have a full week of trauma basics and then strategies, some self-awareness, and then how to create trauma-informed schools or communities, businesses, open to all. Continuing with our social emotional, we will have Michael Barlak here to work on restorative practices, which is a great way to build those relationships within your schools and community. We also will have our developing a school-wide trauma response. So if you are a school district who has not yet had an opportunity to assess how trauma informed you are and to create a plan for that, this is a great opportunity in July to bring your SEL team and to do some of that reflection and assessment and build that plan. We also know that there are many new teaching positions open and many teachers moving to new maybe positions within their school or new school districts. So we want to make sure that we are supporting those new teachers. We have our induction and mentoring program. In early June, we have the Administrator Academy for all of the administrators. And then mid to end June, we have a three-part training for our veteran teachers that will be mentoring new teachers. So we know how vitally important it is to support those new teachers as they're getting started. And this mentoring program gives that opportunity. We're bringing back one of our absolute favorites, our Workplace Wednesday. This is run by Gail Wright. She does a great job of it each year, taking K-12 teachers out into the community, into the local businesses to really understand what do the businesses need for our students to know and be able to do to be successful. This is not just a 9-12 high school initiative. This is something that we can do starting down in the kindergarten years and really get our kids ready to go out and be college and career ready. Also, along with those Workplace Wednesdays, we have some other career pathway opportunities. So if you are a career pathway school, you have opportunities to learn about mentor teachers, team-based challenges, career exploration, and our Zello training. So check those out. Through our Illinois Elevating Special Education Network, they have three big things going on this year. The first one is our UDL, Universal Design for Learning, that will kick off in early June. Come check out those UDL practices. Next, they're bringing Lainey Lawson, who is a behavior specialist, to our area in many parts of our area, day 1 and day 2 of that training. So if you have not had a chance to hear Lainey, she does an incredible job of providing strategies to best support those students. So check her out. And then our team will also be having 2 days at the end of July focusing on reading interventions and math interventions. They did one similar to this last year and had great response and are bringing it back. I mentioned new teachers to the area. If you have any new administrators to the area, we like to support them and let them know what all the ROE can do to support them. So we have a new administrator and a new teacher day you can send over. And then last in our realm, but certainly not least and very exciting, is our technology. If you are wanting to check out and take some tech tips into the new school year, our first one will be starting at the beginning of the summer is 3D printing. You can even sign up to take home a 3D printer with you that day, but our friend from LTC, Ben Sonnegrath, will be there to teach us how to code and print all things with a 3D printer. And so I know that's one that had been asked about and we're really excited to be able to offer. And to wrap up our summer and kick off the new school year, we will be having our EdTech Summit. This is for all educators, but again, community members I think could gain a lot from this as well. But this will be out at SOC in August, and we'll be doing some breakout sessions in the morning, and then we call our hackathon in the afternoon, where we bring in local educators to share some tips and tricks and hacks that they use with their technology. So we're really excited for all that we are offering. Our team has done an amazing job to hear from the community and our educators what they're looking for, and to provide that this summer. We have some more family events, but I'm going to let Grace share about that.
So many offerings for so many of our educators. Job well done, everyone at ROE 47, on making sure that we are really trying to hit all the audiences, which leads us into our next guest. Something that we're very proud of at ROE 47 is that we have realized that to really provide for the child, it takes a village and support outside of the four walls of the traditional school. Grace has done a great job on our team in providing those family and community activities, getting the word out, making sure that we're reaching everyone that's really helping support that child. Grace, why don't you tell us a little bit about the events that you have planned this summer?
This summer, in addition to everything that is happening for education for our administrators and our teachers and staff, we are so excited to have so many amazing family and community events being offered to the families and community members of Lee, Ogle, and Whiteside County. To top it off, to kick it all off, we will be at Child Fair on June 1st at South Valley Community College. This is an event that is geared towards those families with young children. And they will have bounce houses, a petting zoo. We'll have our Blockfest exhibit. So our Blockfest, if we're not familiar with it yet, is 5 stations of different types of blocks. And Blockfest allows our families to interact with each other, get some great parent-child interaction, but also learn on those, start engaging in those math and science skills. And so as we continue through summer, you will find us at community events scattered throughout Lee, Ogle, Whiteside County. But I want to pay special attention to some of the events that we will be hosting this year for this summer. And one of those is our Bumps, Babies, and Toddlers events. Back in February, we had a early childhood resource fair at the Morrison Library, and we had an amazing attendance. And we were like, what if we could do this again, but in a different county? And so we're excited to kick this off at the Park District at the facility in Dixon. And this event is geared towards those that are wishing to be pregnant, those that have toddlers, those that have babies. And it's just a great opportunity for the children to come and play. Every station will have some type of interactive component for the kids, as well as an opportunity for the parents to learn about the resources that are right here for them. That is one big piece that we've heard from parents is, I don't know where to look for the information and I don't know what's available. And so we are so excited to just give that out. There'll be raffle prizes. And I think the most important thing is that we're able to offer activities for the kids. That's what sets us apart, is that the kids can be interacting in a fun, enriched activity while the parents are talking or caregivers are talking. So we're pleased to have Lee County Health Department, all of our home visiting programs, and many other businesses and organizations scattered around Lee County, but also throughout the areas that serve families in our county. So we're really excited to offer that. Something new that we're also offering this summer is our parent cafes. Our parent cafes are an opportunity for families to connect virtually. So our parents and caregivers to take a moment, an hour and a half-ish, to being connection with other parents. There is a theme, and I'm really excited. Our first theme is in June, and it's what's on the grill. So what are your plans this summer? How's the summer going? And what can we learn from each other and also gain? The best part about this is there's no advice that's given. We just talk through our experiences, and it can be a great way to kind of talk and reflect about your parenting journey, and to meet other parents that are right through the thick and the thin of parenthood. And so we're really excited to offer that. We remove our professional hats and we put on our parent hat, and it is open to any type of parent, any type of parent. It could be, you may not have children yet, or your children might be older, but you can still put on that parent hat and still come and attend and just reflect and to gain knowledge and be in community with other people. And so I'm really excited about that event. It is such a great opportunity to learn and to reflect about how life is going for you, and to be like, you're not alone. There are people that understand and are right there with you. To top it off, we are also going to have our back to school bash. We're going to end our summer with a big bang. We will be at Wooden Wonderland Park in Dixon on August 10th for the back to school bash. We will also be towards the end of summer, that last week of July, having our Grandma Bonnie's school supply closet. We'll have more information coming, but know that we have your kiddos ready to go back to school. We have been so gracious to have donations from community members to help get our students ready to go back to the classroom. So more details will come to that, but the summer is going to be so busy, but so fun on building relationships and getting to know our communities.
So with all of that being said, I feel like I need a vacation from our summer vacation. That is a lot, and so excited and so proud that we have put together just a very thorough menu of opportunities and experiences for our educators and our students and our families. You know, we started off with a simple question at the top of this teacher talk: what's on tap for summer? And we certainly found out. So again, very proud that our team here at ROE 47 is supporting educators, educational leaders, families, and communities in building healthy, resilient, and empowered children. And I think that that is very clearly reflected in all that the two of you, Ms. Krista and Grace, shared here this morning. So thank you for all of your hard work. Thank you. Special shout out to our professional learning and educational services team at ROE 47, who is going to be working very hard all summer in the sunshine, in the rain, throughout community events to provide all of these wonderful opportunities and experiences for all of you, our viewers. As we wrap up our teacher talk this morning, I want to say thank you to my friend, colleague, and co-host, Ms. Stacy Dingus, who, by the way, also has a wonderful book study on tap for this summer, Atlas of the Heart by Brene Brown. So get signed up for that. Stay tuned and watch our social media and Facebook pages for reminders about all of these spectacular events coming up this summer. And special thank you to our special guests here from our very own team, Krista Peterson and Grace Heimerdinger-Backe. Thank you, ladies, for taking time out to share all the good news, as well as all of your hard work and preparation for summer of 2024. I know that each one of you viewers are going to be perusing our opportunities and catalogs. So in between those moments, we hope that you have a wonderful rest of your Thursday, and even better Friday, a relaxing and celebratory weekend. And we will see you right back here next Thursday for another edition of Teacher Talk.